Oh, goodness gracious. It's that time, y'all. It's time for drawing the Moth Princess on my gosh darn birthday. And it's going to be a really good time. I was a little ambitious yesterday with the Spider Princess, and it actually turned out, I think, very well. Today we're going a little bit simpler, a more standard design with the wings, a rather demure expression. But we're just going to get into it, and we're going to see how we do. A little bit of a different angle to the head here, and so that's probably going to be my biggest challenge, is figuring out the best way to do that. Something I need more practice with. I always associate moths with the moon, or at least nighttime, and I think that's because butterflies have a very common disposition with sunshine, and moths are usually placed in opposition to butterflies. I also think a Luna moth is a thing, but I didn't really do a whole lot of research into my subject. I was just like, hey, moths, they've got wings, right? Let's do that. Should I have done more research? Maybe, but I didn't. And so this is the reality in which we find ourselves. Got some aesthetic wings in addition to her real ones down below. Fix that up just a little bit. This comes around like so. Do I want it to be sleeveless? Let me think. Let's get the rest of this done before we make any sort of judgment on that front. The face pieces in. Spider Princess was a much more upfront host. The Moth Princess is much more demure and just sort of allowing you within her presence. Not in a passive aggressive way, just she is not going to make any concessions for you just because you're here. Which may be a little bit rude, but it's how she do. We got one that just sort of comes like this, just like on the other side, and then the rest have a little bit more lateral movement. Stacked up a bit more. Yes. I like that. That's coming behind the back. Okay. I think just nothing on the arms. But maybe some gloves. I think some gloves, yes. Oh, those were supposed to be gloves. Now I remember. Okay. Yes, I will support these being gloves. Fix this up a bit. Got that. Like so. Very good. Loosen this out a bit. Here, actually, I actually think if I undo it far enough, we're going to have that go like that. That's going to go like that. We're going to come in here, and that's going to go like that. That's going to go like... broaden out the arm a little bit. So far, so good, y'all. It's coming like that. I need to fix this before I forget. See, last time I had 6 arms, so if one of the arms was a little bit wonky, well, there were 3 others. Sorry, 5 others. I know how to do math. I have postgraduate degrees in it, so I better. But that's neither here nor there. This time, where was I? 2 arms, just 2 of them. Better get them right. That's going to come like that. That's going to come like that. That's going to come like that. Down here, we just got edge of the thumb. Nah, just the very tip of the thumb. Barely any of that thumb, really. It might actually just be a finger. I think that's... Let's see, I think we're a little bit off here. I think this needs to come like so. I think that's going to do it, and I think it's really good. Just a simple pendant right here. nice. I think it needs to be just straight across. Yeah. I was debating changing this for my pencils to just the single chevron in the middle here, but I think giving it a little texture on the hem is a good idea. It's a little bit more fun. Not quite there. Nope. Just going like that. I was going like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. I think we're just gonna have this waistline, roughly speaking. Gonna come like that, I think. I think that is really, really good. And then the wings, this is a pretty straightforward ink, which is good. Gives us more time for the coloring, get some intricacies in the wing pattern. This is a little bit too flat at that point. Like so, and then like so. Take off our pencils, see what we have. I think that's looking good. I think that's pretty okay. And then we need to get some colors in here to make it really pop, but I think those are some good inks. Symmetry test, not bad. Not bad at all. Not a lot of room to mess up with this one, which is nice, but still pretty good. You know those moths that have the big old eye patterns? Look like big old owl eyes. That's sort of what I'm going for right here. Bump down our pen size, brush size. A little bit lower down here. A little bit better all around here. Just make it really good. Make it really good is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Make it really good. Make it really good. That'll do. And then I think over here, actually, let's have something like this going on. So the dress is sort of mimicking her natural wing pattern. I haven't decided on colors yet. We're going to play around with that as we get into it. We definitely have time for that. We're only 18 minutes in, so as we go along, we'll explore the world of color together, is what I'm trying to say. And it will be a lot of fun for all of us. Okay. Let's get some colors in here. I picture a really pale turquoise for skin tone. It's maybe not quite pale enough. And I think these are some sort of tights or leggings or something down here. So I think just that. What about if it's a little bit more green? It's a very subtle difference depending on what monitor you're on. It may not be at all visible. Well, if it's... See, it's a little too much. That's a little bit veering into Shrek territory. And I don't want that. I think I like that, though. I think that's a good one. I did want to do, before we get too deep into this, I want to do some more of these back here. Same back here. I don't know, I kind of like having this big old chunk here. Maybe just a little something. Yes. And I think, yeah, that's going to be also the skin flesh. And down here, that's also the skin flesh. Strong bad, you have ruined my vocabulary, and for that I am bitter. I think a really nice deep blue, like the IBM computer that was so good at chess. I think that was deep blue. And while I'm here, let's get some of these color reflection shades in here. I like that. And that's going to inform the color of our tiara. Yes, yes. As I undo it, I say yes. It's a little misdirection. Well, I've got the white. Come down here and do eyes. Fix this. I really want some big ol' golden eyes on the N64. Not quite that. It was a little off center. Yeah, I need some more. Maybe I can just do this. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's very good. Maybe this blue informs her hair color. Now, why are we getting this problem here? What did we do wrong? If I do a different layer, does that fix it? Nope. We've got this weird old gap here. What if I do that? Nope. What if I do that? Nope. Oh, I know what happened and it's bad. That's not going to do it. Okay. Let's see if this will fix it. Create selection layer. Go here, delete. I know what I need to do. So that does that. What if I unselect? Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a mess. Let me think. What can I do? If I do this. If I just do that, does that fix it? Let's see. Oh, should probably do that. Hey! That's a little bit spotty, but that's better. I accidentally painted into my inks with this layer, and so it said, oh, you must want to just fill that whole thing in, and also spill over a little bit into the parts you haven't painted yet. And it makes me cry, to be honest. But I'm better now. I think I want something a little bit spicier. I like this blue in general. I like the idea of this blue. But I think I want something a little bit more interesting. What does this do for us? It's a little much. What about down here? I just did a... Spider Princess had the green. Hey, Spider Princess. So I want something that's not green. So maybe more into the blue range of things. I can get behind this. What does this look like? Wrong thing. That might be better. I think that's better. What if we bring it back more towards the blue? I think I do enjoy this color. No, not quite. Can I alternate? And here it's a little bit tougher, huh? A little bit tougher right here, but I can still do it. Yeah, it's not bad. It sort of comes in like that. Oh, yep. It comes like so, like so. And then here, here, here. 2 for 5, 2 for 5. A little bit different on the wing color. Just so if they're like, hey, that's not quite the same, and that's okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I already did kind of this move with the Idol Princess, but I don't really care because it's so good. And then a little bit bolder, actually. A little bit of this. Do some good coloring. Everyone really likes it. Everyone really likes it. Actually, I think this is going to be more of a parenthetical sort of curve. We have so much time, y'all. I'm not used to this. So we're going to enjoy our time and get some good deets. Give me some of them dirty deets done dirt cheap. Yeah, I'm going to have some little goof 'em ups back here where my patch to fix my issue didn't quite work out, but in general it's going to be okay. I'm going to make the background be pretty dull isn't quite the right feel of the word. Subtle. A very subtle background. Non-aggressive, we'll say. Well, that's not going to do anything special if I just do it with the same color. It'll be very boring, in fact, if I just do it with the same color. Do I like that? I like that. Okay, good. It's good to know when you're doing something that you like it, and that's not something you're going to hate when you're done with it and you're looking at it the next day. Which so far this Inktober I don't think's happened to me. There's been some things I'm like, that could have been better. But hate, not so much, which is good. Somehow in our bad brains, there's this thing that says, hey, you know that thing you did? I'm going to look at everything that's wrong with it that no one else knows about, but that you know is bad, and you can never enjoy it. And that's really bad. So that's why I'm still pretty bad at this, but I'm trying to get better at it. When I see an artist do something I enjoy, I try and tell them that, hey, they did a good job. Can definitely do better at that than I do right now, but sort of my aspiration is to do that because it's tough. Battling against yourself, battling against the mean people who are saying that you gotta draw a can of baked beans in 10 seconds. It's a pretty wild first stream. Pull this color. Actually pull this color. I think that got it. And then here, it's going to be a little bit different because this is, again, synthetic. So just going to be sort of something like this. Oh, I do like this. Slightly different texture on these, just because I can. Fix that, goof them up. Goof them up is my favorite video game genre. So much time, y'all. I'm not used to this. This is very leisurely, and I like it very much. Okay. Do we want to do anything with the main dress? I think maybe just a single detail on each of them. it off down here. Didn't quite get that connection. Now we have it. Very good. Actually move when I move it. Also very good. Like this. Like that. Like this, like that. A little bit boring in here, so let's make that a little bit fancier. Gloves, I think just right in here a little. A little something like that. I wish I were offering some more engaging commentary, but I'm just genuinely having a good time here. I'll just do a little bit of shading while we're here. Not too much. It's actually a little too dark for what I'm intending. Let's just go maybe down here. I think that'll do. For where the wings come and block out some of the light. Same idea right here and right here. Well, that's a very fine line to walk, isn't it? Let's redo this right quick, and then that'll do. here. Get some of that. This comes back and fixes this. Very, really good. This fixes this. This fixes that. I think this is pretty good so far. I think we need a background now. Here will be our background layer. A very pale blue. Is this anything? That's the start of something. I think we're going to have that be sort of our background upon which we're going to paint. Maybe actually something more like this. Ooh. That's a little too purpley. Uh-huh. I think we have it with this one. What if we scooch it up a bit? I think that's it. Okay. And then we're going to take some chalk. What are we going to do with the chalk? Maybe something like this. Maybe something with a very pale moon. Big old chunk of chalk. I sort of want this one to contrast nicely with the spider one. So here we got it over here, so let's have the moon. I want them to complement each other, so let's have the moon be over here. And some paler. Actually, I want to go the other way. Paler towards the center. And then some dark moon crater spots. So we had that, and our other layer is going to go in between those two, and it'll just be some nice dark moonlighty noise. We'll put some stars up there once we're done. What are you? A stray mark. Not mad, just confused. We're going to have a few layers in here, I think. Also layered, sort of like our princess's dress and wing pattern and all of that. Something a little bit like this in here, coming across like so. I don't like that. Some amount of blue in it. That could work though. That's not so bad. That's pretty good. What if we make this a little bit translucent? I want to leave that as is. Ah, that's what I was going to do. Okay, and then on top of this, we do have a much darker layer up here. That's very much asserting, yes, I am the night sky. And in here we've got, how's this? Can I slide this whole affair just up a bit? Yes, I can. And it looks pretty good. I don't like some of these. Oh dear. We can fix it by covering it up like this. That's better. Just do a little. Now I do have this still hanging out, and I hate it very much. This little border right here. Let's see if we can't fix this. What do I get when I get this? If I do this, everything still looks okay. Clear that away. It's still there though. Okay. It is on this layer. Maybe I can't pick it up by doing that. I think I might just have to do this by hand. So to speak. And I am using my hand, so. We'll come back to fix this in a little bit. Eraser's too big at the moment. Nope, caught too much. That's actually pretty clear down here. Or maybe I'm just ignoring it. Yeah, there's still some. There's still some. I think what I really care about is the shoulders. Make sure that's nice and clear. Otherwise, I think we'll just let stray mark bygones be bygones. Here it's going to blend in, so I'm not worried. Okay. And then come in with a smaller eraser. Let's call it a 30. Yes, 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 yes. Got it. Is that going to do it? No, we missed this part. Bump this back up to a 150 for general purpose. I think I want to get a little bit of light business, like real light business in here, just to cheer it up a bit. And then back here we got, y'all, I really like this. I really like this a lot. Now that's a little bit messy. You can see the seams bit, so let's leave that as it was, I think. Crown, white. Back. There we go. Back here, we do chalk, black. Give me some more of that. Ooh, you know what we need? We need some foreground of this mist. Yes. This is a little bit thinner, like so. You just, nah. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we sign our picture and that is it. Turnip pen, white. Remember how to spell my name. C-L-O-S-S. C-L-O. Heck yes, we now have our Moth Princess. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. And next time, we're going to do the Sun Princess in direct opposition to our moon right here. So that'll be fun. Until then, take care of yourself. I love you. And have a good one.